Hi, I'm Elisa, and this is your morning cleanse. Now, as you can see, we have a little guy behind me joining us today, just because he didn't want me to be too far away from him, but he's not going to do any baby yoga. So bring your hands in front of your chest, interlace your fingers, and bring your second fingers up towards the sky. So you're going to lift the arms all the way overhead. And we'll start with a round of breath of fire. So inhales are natural. And then exhales are sharp, so you can see that my belly is moving backwards on every exhalation. So it sounds a little bit like this. And you can do this on your own pace. You don't have to worry about the inhalations, just exhale sharp. Good, keep it going. And keep your face relaxed as you do this. Try to keep relatively the rest of your body still. A few more breaths. And this is really warming up the core, releasing any toxins that are no longer serving you in your body. And then lift up, inhale, hold your breath, and exhale out your mouth. And then release the hands in front of your chest. Set your intention if you like. And then bring your hands out in front of you. Come to hands and knees. Curl the toes under. And then you're going to go reverse cat-cow. So inhale, round your spine. Exhale, lift your chest. Inhale, round and lift. And exhale, heart goes forward. Now keep the navel up and in also when you lift your chest towards the sky. So you want to have an active core here. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, arching. And now neutral spine, inhale, and exhale, press to downward facing dog. Good, now from downward dog, you're going to go forward into a plank pose. Feel free to bring the knees down on the ground because we're going into a round of breath of fire in plank pose. So inhale deeply and exhale, start. So this is a little bit more intense because you have to pull the belly away from gravity. So see if you can do it with your knees off the ground, otherwise place them down, but stay in that plank pose with your upper body. So you're not sinking in the hips or pushing the hips back. Keep it going. And then exhale, stretch it out by bringing the hips on top of the knees. Stretch the arms out in front of you for heart pose, Anahata Asana. And then coming forward onto the elbows, curl the toes under, pull the navel to the spine. And then again, breath of fire if you can with your knees off the ground. If not, bring the knees down. Keep it going, almost there. And slowly release. Good, well done. Bring your knees down, hips down, either in Sphinx pose or seal pose, straightening the arms. And then go ahead, release. Bring your hands down, stretch up into upward facing dog, lifting your chest. And exhale, step over the toes into downward dog. Good, now from here, big toes come together. Press the hands firmly down into the ground and then lift your right leg up into the sky. Inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, so you're in plank pose with the knee up. Breath of fire if you can. If not, bring the left knee to the ground, but keep it going. Strong core. Pull the navel to the spine with each exhalation. Almost there, and then stretch the right leg back and step it back between your hands. Left leg is really strong. Pull the navel to the spine. Fingertips next to your foot on the ground. And then when you inhale, round your spine. When you exhale, stretch the chest forward. So inhale, round. Exhale, heart forward. Just like that cat-cow. Keep your right knee on top of your ankle. And exhale, slowly lower. Bring your left knee to the ground. Stretch out your right leg for a moment. And then bend your right knee forward. Press the hands down. Step into plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knees down, bend your elbows halfway. Inhale, press up, exhale, bend. Inhale, press up, exhale, bend. Inhale up, and then stretch to child's pose. Slowly coming up onto your knees, hands on your thighs. And then stretching forward into Anahata Asana again. Same thing as before, come onto your elbows, lift your knees into forearm plank. And then your next exhalation brings the knees down, the hips down, either in Sphinx or seal pose. And exhale, release your hands underneath your shoulders. Cobra or upward facing dog, stretching through the belly. And exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, lift the left leg, inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to your chest. Breath of fire, bump the belly. Exhale, 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 exhale. Almost there. And then inhale, lift that left leg behind you. Exhale, step it forward. Keep the hands next to your foot, and then you're going to do those pulsations. Inhale, round your spine, look at your navel. Exhale, press the right heel away from you. Inhale, round. Exhale, hard forward, heel back. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good. Bring your right knee down. Stretch through the left leg just quickly. And then bend the knee, press the hands down, step into plank, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Keep your core strong. Exhale, bend. Last one. And then going back to child's pose. Rise up onto your knees. Lift your chest, inhale. And then exhale, come into Anahata Asana. Stretch your heart forward. From there, waving onto your elbows into forearm plank, if you still have the strength for it. And then from there, exhale, lower your knees and lower your hips to the ground. Sphinx pose or seal pose, your choice. And exhale, release. Hands underneath the shoulders, lift for cobra or upper dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Press your hands down, press the balls of your feet down. Strong, strong core, even here in downward facing dog. And in our second and last round, you're going to bring your right leg all the way up behind you while your hands are strong. And when you exhale, bring your knee all the way over towards the left. Breath of fire. See if you can do it here. Sharp exhales. And then bring your leg all the way back behind you. Well done. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Guess what? For a twist. Bring your left knee to the ground, arms to the sky. And exhale, twist your left elbow to your right knee. Really hook it behind your knee. Left hand is on your heart, right arm is to the sky. So really open here from your heart. Inhale deeply. And exhale, release. Lift your left knee and then turn around for Skandasana. Bend the left knee, stretch through the inner right thigh. And I have to entertain my baby meanwhile. And then from there, you're going to move back forward to your right foot. Press the hands down and exhale, step to plank pose. Inhale here. If you can, those push-ups with your knees off the ground. So exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, no sinking through the lower back. And then bring your knees down, stretch it out. Come onto your knees this time, lift into camel pose, hands behind your back. And then hands stretch out in front of you, Anahata Asana. Hips on top of knees. Forearm plank. Bring your knees off the ground, hips off the ground, and then Sphinx or seal pose. Good. From there, pressing back through upper dog or cobra. Maybe looking over one shoulder, then the other, and then exhale to downward dog. Other side, last one. Inhale, left leg lifts. And exhale, twist that left knee all the way over towards your right elbow. Breath of fire. Exhale, 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 exhale. Follow your own pace and try to really bring the breath towards the throat, not the nose. So deep breaths, even though they're sharp. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step the foot through, bring the right knee down. Lift your arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, now right elbow, twist towards the left knee. Try to move the belly away from the thigh so you're not hanging onto your thigh. Lift your left arm to the sky. Really rotate from your belly. And then exhale, very slowly release the hands down. Straighten the right leg and then bend your right knee. Stretch through the inner left thigh. Heart forward, hips back. And then coming back over your left foot, press the hands down. One more round of Vinyasa. Bend your elbows, exhale, inhale up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, knees down to the ground. Camel pose. You can bring your hands behind your back, or if you feel ready, bring your hands onto your heels. And then stretch long in front of you. Come forward into forearm plank. Just do one more time. Probably feeling your core just a little bit. And now just as a dessert, breath of fire here in your forearm plank. Pulling the navel up, 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 up. And release. Well done. Either Sphinx or seal pose. And then release. This time just relax onto your hands, one cheek down or your forehead down. You can rock your hips from side to side. And just relax here. And then bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Press back into child's pose, releasing the spine. And then we're going to take one more back bend. So stand on your knees, hands into your back or onto your heels. Lift the chest. And exhale, release. Sit down on your heels, close your eyes. Take a deep, deep breath. And then from here, we're just going to stretch it out. So take your feet around and slowly roll down onto your back using your core strength. And hug your knees into your chest, rock from side to side. And then bring the balls of your feet together, hold on to the inner ankles. Knees are wide, stretching it out a little bit. Good, and then let's take a twist. Bring your knees over to the left. Your left hand can be on top of your right knee. And stretch out your right arm in line with your shoulder. And then take the other side, just a gentle little twist. And then slowly back to center. And bring your knees into your chest. And from there, hug the knees one more time in. And now as Shavasana, you can take a normal Shavasana, straightening the legs and the arms. Or you can take your soles of your feet together, the knees wide. Or you can cross your legs like I'm doing. I'll bring one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, if that feels nice. And simply feel the rising and falling of your breath here. Nothing to do, just observing, relaxing. Like always, if you have time after this short practice to stay a little bit longer, stay as long as you like. Otherwise, slowly come up into a seated pose, hands at your hearts. May others always benefit from our practice. Namaste.